Hi Cancer, welcome. This is an astrology overview for July 2023. The chart on the screen is for the 1st of July and I've listed the goings on within the month. Try to break it down and section it out to make it a bit more easily understandable because it can be a bit much, can't it, sometimes? So I've tried to do something a bit different here. I'm not going to go through and tell you all of the meanings of all of these different things that I've listed on the screen here. This is just more for your reference, just to have a look, check back throughout the month. And what I will be talking about is the nodes changing signs and also an aspect that's going to be affecting that. And also about Venus and Chiron, who both go retrograde this month. So I'm going to change to having a look at the chart for the day that the nodes change signs. This is actually the day after. So for you Cancer risings, it's going to be your 4th and 10th house axis. So as you can see, Chiron is already here in your 10th house as well. So there's a lot of energy activated around these two life areas. The 4th house is very much about home, family, your stability, the people that you live with, your environment, where you feel comfortable most. And this is where the South Node is moving into. The North Node, going into your 10th house, is very much about excuse me, how you show up in the world. Your career, your job, your finances, how you earn your money. So with these signs moving, with these nodes, moving into these signs for the next year and a half, these areas are going to be activated and there will be changes. With the North and South Node, it's very much about the North Node is the destiny, is the point of where we should be headed, where we're going. And the 4th house, the South Node, where that's placed, is where we feel very comfortable. It's already about our existing talents and abilities and things that we've learnt in this life, but it's also about letting go of things that no longer serve us. So on the 23rd, Pluto will be squaring the nodes. So as you can see, all of these are at 29 degrees. And the 29th degree of each sign is the most challenging. It's known as the anaretic degree, because it's the last final stages of learning something. So if you imagine that house is a particular life area for you, so at 0 and 1 degrees, you're just beginning and starting out that journey. But with the nodes, because they go in the opposite direction to the objects in the sky, it starts off with the most challenging. So it starts off obviously going into the sign at the 20th, 30th, 29th degree, and that first bit can be really challenging. With Pluto squaring this point and these points in your chart, this is very much about destiny, and sometimes Pluto can shake things up. It does have, it's the ruler of, one of the rulers of Uranus, which is a planet of transformation, but sudden changes, sudden and unexpected changes. And Pluto likes to delve and dig things up from the past. The glyph here is symbolic of a magnifying glass, so it likes to really drill down into the details and uncover things that you may not be aware of. So with that, we also have Venus here in your 2nd house, retrograde. So this is from the 23rd of July as well. So Venus will obviously be travelling backwards through Leo in your 2nd house, and then will be going direct again. So just bear in mind, whatever challenges come up during this time, whatever sort of comes up for review or a redo or a do-over, and whatever challenges that you face, know that when Venus goes direct again, there will be kind of the putting in of energy that's sort of been taken away. So your second house is very much about your finances. So here with your 10th house highlighted, your 4th house, so the 10th house, career, your money. The second house is very much about your money. So this could indicate a change in a job or finances. And I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there's some fireworks going on outside. And it's daylight. It's literally right outside my window. Okay, I think it's stopped now. So with Venus retrograde during the whole of July and August, going direct 3rd, 4th September, depending on where you are. We also have Chiron retrograde, and they will be making trines to one another, I think 3 over this period. So this is going to be quite a supportive energy. So there is some healing. There is something in the life area of career, work, finances, that it needs healing in some way. You may not realise it now. It may be completely apparent to you now that something needs to change, something needs to transform. So this is going to be a very supportive energy. And then once they both go direct, it will definitely have a positive influence going forward. It may not feel like it at the time, but certainly going forward. So that's the main points to tell you, really. That if you look at where these houses are, these are going to be the most significant sort of areas of energies that are coming towards you to help and support you. So the second house, your money, the 4th house, home, family, stability, 7th house, relationships, and 10th house, career, work and finances. So just do a couple of tarot cards just to see if there's any other messages here for you, Cancer. Messages for Cancer for the month of July 2023. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. You have 2 cards of Jupiter. Unfortunately, the 4 of Swords never feels like it's a fun thing to show up in a reading. However, the sense feeling that with Chiron in your 10th house, there is something here which does need healing with regards to a work situation. And showing up with the Wheel, this is really saying that luck is on your side and fate and destiny is playing a part in what's happening right now. So know that if it does feel a little bit challenging at times, this too shall pass, and you will get through it and come through the other side of it. So the next 18 months, I hope that this transit is kind to you and you have lots of positive changes in your life. Thanks so much for joining. Take care.